Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the East Carolina Pirates. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Pirates will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense has the ball first today. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So,
oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
That's a high football. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
To the air, it's Hauser. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Pirates decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The Buffaloes get enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And the Buffaloes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Moving away from pressure. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Hard running there. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it?" And he breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Football is very easy when the offensive line does their job like that. I mean, look at those holes. Back able to make a cut. First down.
Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To throw, it's Hauser. Caught close to the marker, it's Copeland. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Pirates head it quickly to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Tackle is made at the 43. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the tight end making the catch and playing physical. You're a big body guy, man. Make him feel that. Nice job breaking an extra tackle, getting some extra yards for his team.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1 yard line. The Buffaloes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Lining up to add another.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1 yard plunge. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Roberts. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Wants to throw on third. Trying to set up the screen. And the Pirates get enough to move the chains.
Third down, defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field. That plays perfectly into the running back screen. Great play call at the right time.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Release to the back. Pulls it in, it's Roberts. Oh, a lot of space. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, ECU. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He might want another play. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets past the marker. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Unloads it left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. That's caught. It's Williams. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. To the air, it's St. Clair. Finds his tight end. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
There's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
It's caught. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll run the counter. Turning it on. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Pirates have their offense in high gear. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Finds his man, it's Copeland.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Copeland. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling one or two guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 4 wideouts set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just run and go. In post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield?
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Got a man. It's Miller. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Buffaloes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's a hit. Got the 1st down himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Looking to fire. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdowns, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They go to the ground. Running to Green. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Pirates in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Offense lining up quickly.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Pirates will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete on the right side. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Jukes his way for more. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The give to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Gets away from one. He's got space. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run play action. It's caught downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Roberts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots if I want to.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. There's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hayden. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And the Pirates backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Scanning the field is Hauser. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Pirates.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. Only 14 seconds to play. The Hands team on the field, and it'll come down to this onside kick. The Hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
Yeah, and this is why you put your Hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Got his man! And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. First down here for the offense. He wants to change this route. Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. Fires to the wideout. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.